Oh, welcome into Scouting Synopsis, the show where we're going to preview the weekend that is. MLS is playing this week. I don't care if it's international break because MLS doesn't care, and neither do I. That's right. We're here, Alex, with the picks as always. We're going to run through the weekend, all that fun stuff. I feel like it's been so long since we've talked MLS, and I'm just excited to get into it. Red or Dead is in here too. Hey, gents. Hey, happy you're here too. He's excited to talk about MLS. Alex, are you ready? Your team's playing. Mine's not playing.
I think the most exciting aspect of this weekend is the fact that it's only MLS and Challenger. Like, it's the last time this season that's going to happen. So we got to soak it in. And if you have some smash lineups, although international is going to take away from some smashers, you just throw them out there and hope for the best. Because this is when you win your awards. This is when you get your MLS lineups out there and not have to deal with PSV winning 2-0 and 400s coming out of it somehow. So dude, it makes sense just to go crazy.
This is our last hurrah. It's the final countdown, all right? PSV came back and we said, oh, the MLS fun is over. After we went from Leagues Cup straight into, hey, PSV is back, but not this weekend. This is our chance. And hey, there's only 12 MLS teams playing, so half the league. It's not everybody. But hey, we're going to have fun anyway. We have these cards. Am I going to degen into something to make a lineup? Maybe. Thinking about it, I have a lot of holes in my gallery. So, hey, we'll see it. Mike Baston, good evening. Welcome in. But yeah, let's get into the weekend because obviously Alex has some important things to do tonight, right? Because
Chiefs game.
Yeah, the Kansas City Chiefs.
They're
football. See, I even wore my other football jersey just for the occasion. Look at that.
Hey, if you guys are playing a fantasy football league, let me know who are your three best players from your team. Text in the chat. Why not? A little other football in the chat. Why not?
Funny enough, I dumped all my fantasy football leagues for Rainmakers. And yeah, well, if that tells you anything, how my NFL season's going, it's I don't know what to do now. So all those spots were filled and all my glory days are over. But hey, you know what it is? Hey, maybe I'll get into some little betting, some Hard Rock live action,
What about some fantasy football with cards being the prizes?
Ooh, that could be fun too. All right, Alex, we're cooking. We'll
figure out something.
Half of LAC is missing in internationals. That sucks. Yep, dude, this is the problem that I'm having, Mike. All my MLS keepers are basically dead this weekend. And Manito, hello, hi, welcome in. Yes, Tim Marino, Jerry Rice, Emmett Smith, Mike Baston. Your age is showing.
Nice.
But hey,
the
game hasn't been the same since.
The best part about handcuffing keepers is that when people like Schulte leave, and then you're like, oh shit,
time to play.
Hagen's gone too. Oh wait, no, I have the LAFC collection where Romero's in, and he just got a transfer, so it's okay. So I'm fine.
You got lucky on that one. Lucky.
I don't know how, but you know it is okay.
Jay Blaze, exactly right. It is our time to shine this week. But dude, let's get into it. I feel like it's been a while. We've been busy, all these fun stuffs. We haven't even had the Alex picks that take us to the glory at the top.
It's been so long that it's not even loading. No, now it's loaded. Okay. Good.
You don't even remember what to do. Hey, look at this. Look at this fancy thing. All right, let's pull this up. What's our first pick for the weekend?
Well, I like to do one budget, one expensive, or one not budget. Budget's limitless. But we're going Mira for the first one. We talked about it last show. He just loves himself a clean sheet when he plays. As you can see, this season, he's played 6 games and gotten 4 clean sheets.
And they're at home.
Exactly. And every single clean sheet that he's gotten has been at home. So it makes sense to play him if you have him. It's $2 play if you have a lineup that's missing a keeper, although you're not going to get much utility out of him after this week. That I kept him because anytime Cornell is out, he scores well, especially with the AA mixed in last time in the Leagues Cup where he got to play. It makes sense to have him. He's $2. It's also $5 new season. I'd probably shy away from that. I think that's a little bit too much. But he's got Sporting at home. We're Open Cup hangover, but the Open Cup hangover was last week. We didn't play, so you didn't really get to see us look bad for a game, even though we do it like every other game anyway. But they got us at home. New York's really solid defensively at home. Mir loves a clean sheet. He shows the track record of going against similar teams to Sporting and doing well. Teams like Toronto, DC, Montreal, Nashville, New England, Inter Miami,
Hey, there you go. Massive
and then
keeper.
Toronto again. So he'll get a few saves in there for sure. It's just, does he let one in? Maybe. I think the clean sheet percent chance for him is like 38, which is pretty good. And I think it is the best out of any keeper for this weekend. So I like that. And the other keeper, kind of obvious. There's missing so many people. LAFC is, so it just makes sense for Steve Clark to be the guy. A little bit more expensive. I think that $5 new season is a really nice price. He's always been sort of like that 70 plus clean sheet. He always gets some AA mixed in there when he gets a clean sheet. He got a nice little 87 against LAFC at the weekend. And now he has them at home, which they play better at. And LAFC's missing a lot.
In theory.
Allegedly.
Fun fact. Do you know who one of the best away teams has been this season? Like record-wise?
Is this like one of those two teams? Is that why you're bringing it up? Or is it just in the league?
Yeah.
Is it LA?
No.
Oh, it's Houston?
Yeah, Houston's actually one of the better teams away, which is weird because normally we're like, Houston at home, but no, this year it's been different. They have been pretty nice away this year compared to the rest of the league.
3 clean sheets at home compared to, or 3 clean sheets away compared to 6 clean sheets at home.
Yeah. Well, I'm not talking about his scores period, just defensively overall.
Exactly. Yeah. If you know that the whole thing has been, who do you play with Steve Clark? At this point in the season, you have like 4 options. They're all playing well. And so all the defenders are doing really well. You can see it by their scores. Franco 78, Mikhail 72, Sviatchenko 61. Dorsey's a little bit lacking, but any of these 3, preferably probably Mikhail to pair with him, and then Franco, and then Sviatchenko. Sviatchenko's a really good budget option for this weekend. I think I may have him on there. If I don't,
I'm personally a Franco guy, but I've been staring at Mikhail all season. I don't know why I haven't pulled the trigger. Maybe because I do already have the Franco, or I'm like, I don't really need it.
Yeah. Do I have him on the list? I don't. I have Mikhail on the list, so we'll get to that in a second.
Either way,
Franco's been smashing, but again, the assists are definitely a help. So if he doesn't get any of those, Mikhail's probably going to get more pure AA. But yeah, Houston's really good for this weekend. This isn't the only Houston player that you'll see.
Let's go.
Immediately after, we'll see Mikhail. U23 for another year if you're into that. But as you can see, scores just been getting better and better all season. Getting some decisives mixed in there too. And then he's a center back, so he's gonna have to rake up AA. Probably some of the best AA opportunity against LA, especially with how much they like to push forward. They're at home. Again, same thing I said with Clark. Again, you can pair him with Sviatchenko if you're on a budget, and if the budget is anything, pick your poison between him and Franco. I prefer Mikhail a little bit more, but
both smash.
But both will smash. Maybe not will, but can smash in this matchup. But yeah, I like Mikhail. Next defender, though.
Oh, isn't this a revenge game for Escobar, though? Because he came from LA.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh, the revenge game? Oh, okay.
Well, we're going to the same game, but we're going opposite team. We got Ryan Hollingshead this time. And the only reason I'm putting him is because he's been on a run. You can see 299s in a row, 60, and we know he's going to start. Omar Campos is gone, so we know Hollingshead's going to start.
True.
That hasn't been the case for
and Murillo's also hurt too.
Exactly. Yes, Murillo's hurt. I don't know if he'll be back or not. I could check that in a second, but we know Hollingshead. We know how he can be. Will Ferrell is wearing his jersey in the stands. Teams bought in. I think that he may have came back and secured his spot. Obviously, there's still some question of is he going to start or not. But as you can see, there was a little bit of area where it was interesting whether he would start. It was a predicament, and now we're back into that. And I think can we sort by starts? I mean, 57-8 starting, 53-5 away, but still that's still pretty decent, especially for
got a lot of miles on those legs.
Less than $2. I mean, we can pull it to 3 month to get a little better graph of him recent form. Yeah, been great. Hollingshead, we know who he is. He's cheap. I think his rare is somewhat cheap too. 13, $7 more if you can find him for that, but pretty solid. Next, all right, final one for this game. I swear, final one. I swear. Sache Ache.
Again.
This is the game of the week. Probably it'll probably be the one where whoever's going to podium is going to have 1 or 2 guys from this game. Ache has been fantastic. Decisives haven't been there. That's been the problem for him. As you can see, since coming back, he's only got 3 decisives, 2 of them coming in the same game. Right. But the AA has been there. It's been fantastic. I mean, we can sort by 6 month. 21.7 AA. If you take out some of those substitute appearances at the start of the year, he's 24. It's been fantastic, and he's Ache. I mean, he still has a year left. He has an option, right?
Yeah,
for
which is
next
basically
year.
guaranteed in MLS.
Yeah. So he should come back next year. We just saw Benteke get his option exercised. I would not be surprised. Hector, especially if they're rolling on this way that they have been to go into the playoffs, you can see an upset. That's all I'm saying. Especially if they're able to sneak up into home field like a 4 seed. It probably won't happen, but if they do, you could definitely see Houston mess around and win something.
I agree. And that's the best thing about Hector Herrera too, is that it's that floor, right? Like you can sleep easy at night knowing, hey, maybe he won't get that decisive, but you're still basically getting a decisive because that 60 floor is beautiful and you love to see it.
Yeah. And so that's basically, I mean, we can sort by home just to make sure, but yeah, he's gone above 60 in the last 5 home games. And so that's pretty safe. And LA's midfield is going to look interesting. No Bogusz, who has been sitting in the midfield the last few games with the addition of just Oliveira being integrated back into the team from Copa. And so we'll see, because it's probably going to be Atuesta, Tillman, and Ilie.
Which was fine at the beginning of the season. So
HH should boss them pretty easily. I don't see a world where him and Artur aren't both putting up 60 plus in this game. He's on sets, so added chance for a decisive. Makes sense, and he's pretty cheap, under $10 for that sort of score. Even buying now and holding until next year. 33 even is a really good price for a rare. He's definitely getting down there.
That's cheaper than I got mine a while ago.
Yeah, and he's only scored better since then, which is kind of wild.
I know.
Where are you? Is this you?
I think I traded for mine though, because it was a 2019.
All right.
Yeah, I had to trade for it, or 2020.
All right,
the old one.
I hate to do it. I really hate to do it.
Yes.
You can do this one. How about that?
Finally on the bandwagon. I will talk about Marcel Hartel. Well, St. Louis has turned the season around, okay? Even though they dug themselves too big of a hole, it may not be great this season, but ever since coming into this team, since his first freaking game, man, he has been scoring, making it happen. He has changed this team, turned them around. Who are they playing this weekend?
They're playing the mighty New England Revolution.
New England Revolution at home. Wow, they have been a revolution at the late stages of this season. I see what I did there. It might not be enough for the St. Louis team, who is running hot. I mean, he is getting the decisives. Even without the decisives, Hartel has just been integral in everything this team is doing. And he's been great to see. I've been on the hype train. You know it's bad, or you know it's good, I guess, when the SKC guy himself is like, you can't ignore it anymore. You can't deny it anymore. It's like when people ask me about Messi, and I'm like, it's not Messi. It's that he went to Miami. If he would have gone anywhere else, I'd be stoked. I'd be having fun with Messi too. But I can't. Just like you can't fully enjoy a Marcel Hartel because it's painful every time.
I think the wildest part that is, if you were to look at this graph and take out the DNPs from this, it looks like he is at the same club and nothing has happened.
Yeah.
And if not, it's getting better.
Yeah, which is hard in the MLS. A lot of players do struggle coming over like that and integrating.
I think it's because they gave him a lot of time with the team before he finally debuted.
Sure, he did get here a little early, huh?
That really helps. I've said it before. As much as I dislike St. Louis, like their matchups at the end of the year make their so rare cards very playable and very stackable, especially Leuven and Hartel. Felt like I had to throw him in here. I even had to buy in a little bit just because I don't want to miss out. If I'm gonna have pain, at least let's get a little bit of something.
Right. At least get a little something on Sorare, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because this is probably like 85, 85, 85, 0, 85, 85, 85. So it just makes sense to pick them up.
If it makes you feel better, you both not make the playoffs. So
no, I'm not. I'm not going to this game. I've gone to every STL Kansas City game.
No?
I'm not going.
How? No. Why? Why are you not going?
I got school. That's my excuse. It's definitely not because I don't think we're going to win.
Your professors better understand that, hey, this is a big deal. This is a rivalry.
I want to go to the Open Cup final. I'd rather go to that.
Okay, honestly, facts. Yeah. Screw that. You'll see St. Louis for the rest of your life.
Open Cup, fly us out. We'll do some content.
Isn't it SKC?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, wait. What did you say? Is it where?
Is the final in SKC?
No, it's LA.
Ooh, that's an expensive flight for me.
Yeah.
Dia. Hey, hello. St. Pauli are missing him so much. I know Bundesliga is a big step up from Bundes 2, but they have literal zero creativity since it's gone. Yeah, because it's all in St. Louis, man. It is all in St. Louis.
Ooh.
Are they? Oh no.
We'll click off that. Sorry, any St. Pauli fans.
Not a good start to the season. Rest in peace,
All right.
that collection. But Hartel smash. That's it.
You know who else is going to smash?
Oh, honestly, I was going to be a little upset if this pick wasn't on your list. This should be a smash.
Benteke has been crazy recently. It's been really fun to watch. He's been on his demon time. He's still winning duels. You can go to any game. He's still winning almost basically double-digit duels every game. $6 just signed the option for next year. He's going to be through next year, which means $6 for a card that you can have for another year and a half, knowing that he will smash. Seems like a no-brainer. He's done it all year. There's no drop-off. Yeah. And especially it seems like he's getting better because, like, in these games, he doesn't – at the beginning of the year, it's more of like he'll score multiple goals a game. And, like, that's how it worked for him. And so now he's going, like, one a game. He's slowing down, giving us consistent scores. His rare is still cheap. I bought one. I don't know. What did I get mine for? I traded for it then. Yeah, but I've been more than happy to own him, so it makes sense for $6 to own him.
Oh, I've been looking at his rare all season, and now with like the way prices are, and now that he had the contract extension, I'm like, oh man, that rare's got a lot more valuable to me.
This jersey's beautiful, Chris.
That is very nice, Chris.
Get one, Chris. Please, not Christian, Chris. MLS card guy, Chris.
Chris, the MLS card guy. Daniel Cooper, welcome into the chat. It is MLS weekend, baby. Finally, Daniel Boyce in the chat. Is Arago a good pickup?
Every Daniel's here besides Brubaker.
Yeah, I get it.
When I'm gonna have this as my last pick. Really?
We'll get to that in a second. Is Arango a good pickup? Thinking about stacking him in Luna till the end of the season. Luna, sure. RSL is on a downward spiral, especially with Chicho. He went off that last match that he played with a little hammy injury. It didn't come out and say it was serious, but he is dealing with that. He'll probably be out a few weeks. Now is a great time to buy the dip, though. I mean, he'll be around for a while.
Oh my God, $4?
Yeah, dude, his price fell off the face of the earth. In theory, this RSL team, when they are cooking, they are cooking. But at the same time, we also don't know how much Andres Gomez leaving is going to affect his attack even more. Because I don't have the stats right away, and I forget who I was listening to. But I guess a lot of the Chicho production came off the back of Gomez and his like creative like capabilities. And it's like a lot of people are worried that it's really going to affect Chicho. And RSL's a scary place right now. And it's Gavin Beaver's season.
Yes. So, yeah, McMath seems to be exiled at this point. But, I mean, Chicho's scores in Benteke's are very similar. So, and Chicho was, if not better, at the beginning of the season. He was an MVP front runner. I don't think there was a debate. He was going to win MVP if the season ended in the first 2 months.
Up on Benteke and Arango were literally leading the Golden Boot for a majority of the season.
Exactly. I mean, he has, if we go to year to date, he has 17 goals and 5 assists.
Yeah.
He hasn't scored since the beginning of July. Obviously, there's
craziest part.
Obviously, there's Leagues Cup there, but like there's still 1, 2,
he didn't play Leagues Cup.
3, 4, 5. There's 5 games in a row without scoring. Getting hurt his head in one of these matches. I'm not sure exactly which one it is, but he was on a tear. He was on an absolute tear. So it does kind of suck. I wouldn't pick him up at Luna. I won him from a craft, and I'm very happy that I won him. He's U23 utility, really nice, budget friendly, and gets AA. So someone's going to make it happen. Someone has to take over the Andres Gomez role. It makes sense for it to be Luna.
Yeah.
Also, has Andres Gomez played a game since going over?
I don't know. I don't know. But if you're in the chat getting that secret sauce, Mike Baston dropping the heat, Mira with Yamar, Carlos Hill, JMO, and Hartel. Jordan Morris, I'm assuming, and Hartel for 91 lineup strength in Challenger. That's pretty gnarly. And that is probably really cheap right now, too.
Is he gonna beat mine?
You could probably build that lineup for like what, $25-$30?
This was a 94 forever, and now it's gone. I think I might throw Mir in here.
$40.
Genuinely, I think I'm going to throw Mir in here, but it's fine. But
we'll see. We'll see.
All right, but Gomez, okay, off the bench.
Oh, there you go.
Good for him. $5. I sold out as soon as I heard the news. He was smashing though. But all right, last player. I was waiting because I thought Brie Baker was going to be in here, and I thought I was going to be happy when I did the pick.
Sorry, he'll watch back. I hope.
Yeah, we'll get a comment in 8 hours. We'll be like, oh, whoa.
That I won't see until like 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Jesus is fantastic when he starts. Problem is, can't start, but
Can't stay healthy.
came in the last 2 games for 30 minutes, looked good. Makes sense for him to start this game. Really does. I think he's projected to start over 50%. It has it here even. If he doesn't, he's going to come off the bench for 30 minutes again.
Yeah. I mean, he'll play.
But
how much is questionable.
I mean, we can sort year, go to this. 63-2 when starting. 13 or 14A as a forward. 11 decisives. He's really good when he starts. He's U23 for another year. Not 2 years, year.
And the Whitecaps are gutted right now to international duty. So.
Yeah, they got it's mostly their attack, but I mean their defense has never been good. So this could be a sneaky Dallas. Yeah. This could be a sneaky Dallas win over in Vancouver for sure.
Wait, Juan to Jesus Ferreira? Stack? Assist and a goal? What?
Oh, whoa. We're getting dangerous now.
Oh.
Hold up. Where is he?
Oh, wait, we cooking, baby.
Where is he? They didn't start him? They didn't start Juan?
Did he not play? Did he not play that game? He started the game before that.
Dallas,
he got a goal in his debut, or he got the assist in his
debut. Did I just not see it? Wait, I looked at the Seattle game, right?
Are you going crazy? Yeah, because he debuted. He debuted and got the assist. What are you looking at? You were going crazy, my guy. Ooh, MX, our Twitch Lord himself. Hello. Welcome in.
Okay, so I'm looking at. I was looking at this.
No, you had. Yeah.
There he is. There he is. Okay, I just didn't scroll down. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Who won? Good. What's his rare price? What's his unique price?
It's probably like $3.
Ooh.
What's a super rare Huan go for these days?
$61.
That's too much.
Is that a jersey match super or jersey color match? Super?
Does he have Montreal cards?
Ooh.
Yeah, I guess he does.
Oh, it's on auction.
Ooh, that's way too
no
much.
No bid on this auction. It's going down.
I would never pay that much for Huan, but it's fun to think about.
Uh-oh,
wow.
Orlando Huan.
Oh, I'll buy that one.
No, get the color match. That one's cool.
Nah. Jimmy Maurer starting for Dallas. Good question. Should be, right?
Paz saved a penalty today. Shout out to him.
He did.
Also, shout out to anybody that's been following the San Marino team for however long it's been. They finally won today. First win since 2004, which is really cool.
20
to see.
years.
Yeah, it's their first win.
They haven't won a game.
First competitive win in their entire country's football history. So,
shout out to anyone that's been placing that bet for 20 years.
Hey, shout out to anybody from San Marino. If anybody's from San Marino somehow watches this video, congratulations.
They do. Massive show, massive
But
club.
You know that they had won one friendly in the past. You know who that friendly was against?
Who was it?
Liechtenstein, who they beat today. 1-0.
The
same score.
The scenes.
Same score. So yeah.
That's what we call clapping back.
But yeah, we also should see Musa too. He had the little weird thing before the game. So
yeah, he got pulled in pre-match warm-ups, right?
In DC, yeah. So but he's back. He scored a goal off the bench. They didn't win, but should play. He's getting cheap. That's a nice little cheap stack. And you can stack him with Illera too. That's like a really good budget-friendly stack to have. Get it for
75 cents. You got a Mendy. What'd you call him in the chat the other day?
Oh, poor man's HH.
The poor man's HH.
Hey, the scores show it. He is a poor man's HH.
Dude, he do be hitting. He do be hitting.
On occasion. Do you know who do be hitting is Sebastian Lletget? Somehow.
I can't believe that, man.
It's actually insane that he's still cooking. He's still cooking a little bit. It's wild.
You know, it's wild when Juan, Paul Arriola, and Sebastian Lletget are crushing it for your team.
You throw them all. You can throw Nkosi Tafari, Iller Mendy, Juan, Lletget, Logan Farrington, and somehow Velasco's still alive, and you can throw them out there, and they almost beat Colorado.
And just vibes only.
Yeah,
that is it. But hey, there are 6 games. Let's get into these matchups. We got your picks. Show me those picks one more time.
Oh yeah.
Let me get them picks.
Let's get it all on one screen for everybody. There we go. So
there you go.
You can see rare prices along. Floor would be like new season would be the valuation.
Depends on
Hardtail's
the player. Yeah.
Hardtail's new season is crazy high. But yeah, everyone here hopefully will play
Honestly,
really well.
Ryan Mira, Mikael, Hector, and Hartel and Benteke. I would buy that and run that this weekend.
You just named my lineup.
Oh, is that really?
No, it's gonna be Mira, Palencia, or Hollingshead. Maybe I run Hollingshead instead. But it's gonna be Mira, Herrera, Hartel, Benteke, and then someone. I don't know who the other person's gonna be. But...
I mean, I guess.
No, Rossi, not Benteke.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
spicy.
I didn't throw Rossi on there because Rossi has been somehow better than Cucho for like the past 4 weeks.
Either way, like me and Mike Basta said, I'm so gutted with goalkeepers that like if I want a semi-competitive, I mean, I can run Steve Clark out there. I just don't know how much I trust it. Like LAFC still scares me enough to where I'm like in theory, yes, Houston at home depleted LAFC. Like they just beat them, so they should be able to do it again. But oh man, it scares me. It does scare me. And then Jay Blaze, as far as Jesus playing, it's 50-50. It's up in the air, but he's coming off the bench, so he is healthy enough to play. It's just a matter of when they want to run him out. And like we kind of mentioned, the depleted Whitecaps team. Why not run him out there? Why not run him out there?
I mean, they have Kamungo, so it's like, do they want to run Kamungo out there, or do they want Jesus Ferreira while he's healthy?
They tried that experiment. It didn't go great, Chief.
I pulled him out of Essence, I think, a while
Kamungo?
ago. It was like my first ever Essence pull. Didn't go well. He didn't do anything. So
yeah.
I'm not too mad at that. But
yeah, let's get into these games so you can go watch your football.
Not real football. The other football.
Yeah. Daniel Cooper, perfect question to kick this off. Who the hell is in goal for Columbus this week? Well, let me tell you, it is the LAFC boy himself, excommunicado. And now he's in the Columbus Crew, which is exactly why they picked him up. They even came out and said this is exactly why. Because they have too many good young international little keepers. They got another one that's hurt. And hey, why not play your Romero? Because if he was good enough for LAFC, why not? This Columbus Crew is a little gutted, but we've seen it before. They can get it done, even rotated. While Seattle, they're kind of sitting pretty for the most part, aren't they?
They might rotate. They have had a lot of games in a row. They had the Open Cup, which they lost late, and also had a goal disallowed that was kind of stupid. But De La Vega could get thrown in there. But everything from, I would say, if you make like a V, like if you make the arrow shape from Thomas around the defense through the center midfields and then through like the attacking mid and striker, everything's good. So only those left and right attacking mids, they could definitely be rotated. Also, Rusnak's going to play. He's not going to play on the left either. So don't worry about that. He's going to be down the middle. And like he always has been.
Yeah, Columbus D-Gen picked up a keeper for 1 game week. Yes.
They're like us for real. Wilfred Nancy is definitely plays over. Find his account.
Nancy is one of us, dude, for sure.
I will say too, do we think that Schulte is out the door after the season?
You know, I kind of considered that because they have really good backups. They went out and bought Romero. I think there is some idea. Jesus. Regardless of what, I don't know if you guys heard that. This is getting the crap out of me.
That was bad.
There's some crazy storms coming through. Yeah, the idea is that this Columbus Crew team, like, especially if they win MLS Cup again, that's 2 years in a row. In MLS, you just can't pay these guys. This team is going to get gutted at some point. And Schulte probably gone. Cucho probably gone. Rossi will probably maybe stay. Nagby's probably going to retire soon.
Cucho might stay. I can see it. I
hope so, man. Dear Lord, why not?
I you know what I see is I see him staying through until next summer.
The World Cup, yeah.
Then some stuff might happen that we don't like. But it's okay.
Yeah. See, like I've been saying it forever now that it's like with the World Cup coming here, you're hosting, Messi's here. Like, why not stay in the league when everybody, in theory, everybody is literally watching MLS right now? So why not stay? Do the glory. He got his call up for Colombia. Congratulations to Cucho. Deserved. Well deserved. Didn't even happen while he was playing in Europe.
Ruins my so rare lineups.
Yeah, dude. Don't play for your country. I want to play you on Sorare Challenger. Yeah, I mean, dude, but you think about it. Max Arfston, you have Duan Jones, who has been okay off the bench. Like, this team is still really freaking good against the okay
Yeah.
Seattle team, too. So this actually might be the game of the weekend, to be honest. Like, this could be awesome, even though we won't have that Cucho magic. And there's no way Aziel Jackson is starting, right? Like, Matan, Christian Ramirez. There are really good forward attacking pieces up here that are missing. And Zawadzki, probably a center back.
Yeah, probably won't see him, realistically.
Yeah. So
also, we'll say,
a little weird.
Any Edmondson users, he's not going to play. So don't play him. Play your Tribercos. Now's Triberco guaranteed season.
Good
I'm
call.
running
a
him
lot
out.
Of people do like Edmondson.
I just switched it around and I'm playing him in Prio because he smashes when he's a starter. So and he's at home
Edmondson's
too.
Yellow card accumulation, I think.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. This will be cool though. I think Duan Jones and Max Arfston could literally take this game by the scruff of their neck and just take it to the Sounders.
Yeah, I think this is like a 3-1 scenario.
You think so?
Pennack or something like that, where Rusnak makes something happen. Maybe a Yamar header. It'll be something like that. I think Seattle score, but yeah. Vargas, Obed is out with the
Mexico. Let's go.
Yep,
look, we got promising young talents
that you've had to poach.
Let's go.
We had to poach.
It's okay. Yeah, he's Diego Luna coming after the Olympics snub. We got what? Can we get Cade Cowell? Isn't he like part Mexican? I think half. Like he could technically switch, even though he won't.
Just plays in Mexico. It doesn't mean he's Mexican.
No, he's a dual international. I'm pretty sure.
Is he?
There's a bunch of dual internationals. Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Interesting.
But we'll see. But yeah, he's down in Mexico. Finally. Oh, dude, that does suck. Daniel Cooper, no Nuhu for the fighting special. Like it was a match.
Oh, he might score like 200 in that. Oh, wow.
Like that is just robbery.
Who am I throwing in my fighting special? I forget. Is there anybody funny?
That is robbery.
Oh, I threw Cucho. I threw Jake Davis. Amelia will body slam someone. And then Rosero just clotheslines people whenever he wants. So that's cool. Yeah, this will be cool. It's not. Nothing's going to happen, but it's fine.
Oh, that's right. Cade Cowell did get. I think he might be cap locked, to be honest. But I remember it was a point of contention a couple of years ago when he was really young. But well, it is what it is. But yeah, good luck to the Sounders against a rotated Columbus. This team is just so deep that even with Cucho gone, he still might not have a good time. But you know who might have a good time?
Who's
anybody who doesn't watch this game? Because the New York Red Bulls are hosting Sporting Kansas City. This is just asking for a 0-0. Historically, Red Bulls have been great defensively and at home. Red Bulls are also missing some of their attacking pieces like Lewis Morgan. So maybe they kind of just sit back and just absorb pressure, let Sporting try to save their life, and New York just tries to hold on for their dear life, you know? How do you see this game going? What's SKC going to do?
Win 3-0.
Oh, that's a bold statement. What's the real one?
Probably 2-0 Red Bulls.
You think so, huh?
We could score, but like Ryan Muir keeps clean sheets better than Cornell does. So I don't know. It's weird because Red Bulls are gutted like slightly, but like not really. So, and we're gutted because we don't have Willie Agata and Caden Pierre just got sold. Right. So we have money now. We're Money FC now, Sporting Money.
It is good. This is a 0-0 draw, man. Because even though like New York isn't technically missing a lot of people, you take Lewis Morgan out of that team, and where is all the creation coming from?
Because
like,
here's
Van Zier can get on the end of stuff, but who's getting it to Van Zier?
The thing is, for me, it's like, okay, New York Red Bulls are going to win this game, but I'm like, who is going to score for them? And no one. So 0-0 is like the only option. There's no other option besides 0-0, unless we get like some Johnny Russell magic or something like that.
Maybe
Polito, his contract's looking it's looking extra buyoutable now. So, yeah, you need to save yourself. I love Polito, so I'd like to see him succeed, but he's not doing himself any favors, especially getting beat out by a younger guy. He's 33 now too, which Doesn't help.
I mean, granted, when they gave him that extension, it was already kind of questionable. He was injured. He wasn't really playing. Like, he came back, got a little hot for like 3 games, and then they were like, "Oh, dude, here's another 3 years and a lot more money, dude. This will be great."
Here, do you like the transparency from my coach that we just got? He's going to be out a while. Groin is not great. He's going to be out a while.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
Yep.
Mike Baston, good night. Have a good evening. Get some rest. See you in the morning. But yeah, this is just a gross game. If you could watch anything else, do anything else, college football, I don't know, just anything else.
Watch Michigan, Texas. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Oh, that will be fun actually.
Watch Mizzou, Buffalo.
But hey, we pulled that. If you guys watched the Road to Glory earlier this week, I pulled a Van Zier out of the factory. So
I didn't show my rare that I pulled.
Oh, you pulled
because
one.
I got degen by those two into.
You got I got peer pressured.
I pulled a 1% essence, 60 essence drop, and I just opened up the tier 4.
Oh, the Zayd Romero was a 60.
I got the Zayd Romero. It was a 50 or
huge
40.
Card.
It was 40. It was 40. But yeah, Zayd Romero used to be a smasher.
Like, used to be an Argentina legend.
Like, wow, this is a tier 1. Right? Tier 1, surely. Nope. He's gonna have to take his time. He's gonna have to wait. They didn't bring him over just for him to sit on the bench. There's not many guys that are brought over from the Americas that are just there to sit the bench.
Yeah, most
of the time. Yeah, Bruiser's a really good team, so I hope that he gets minutes soon. He's selling for probably like $15, so I'm not horribly mad at it. Especially the condom wrapper comes off in like a couple of days, so that's cool.
That's true.
But I'll just keep him. There's no point for me to get rid of him. Besides making $15 to buy like 6 limited cards that are going to be horrible. So it's just like, why not?
The game is a gamble sometimes.
But if someone has an extra 2 essence, we can pop it on the show.
Yo, someone donate a little bit of essence.
Yo, hit my essence. I'll send you my Venmo, and you send me essence instead of money. But yeah, it's the essence factory is a little dry now. We opened up we cracked like 3 cards on my thing last time.
We did. How many factory things did we crack? Like 6, 7 on Tuesday
I cracked
shows?
3. Zach cracked 2, and you cracked 1. I think.
I cracked 2. Cracked 2.
So 7.
Yeah.
Wait,
about like 7 little cracks. Yeah. Go check that out. Road to Glory. Let's go.
Hey, and when all of us win podium next this game week, we're gonna have more essence to crack.
That's what I'm talking about. We keep winning those boxes. We're gonna keep cracking that essence. Let's go.
Hey, when my sporting lineup hits 450 and I win $600 and 60 essence.
I'm gonna need you to calm down there, sir.
My fault. That's my
You're
bad,
getting a little too ahead of yourself there. But hey, you know who else is getting ahead of themselves, and can they continue this hot run of form with the St. Louis City taking on the New England Revolution? Both of these teams are finding their form late in the season. Carlos Hill coming back from injury and immediately scoring 100 like he does. Then you have Lewin, Hartel, even Simon Betcher just cast it away from the Vancouver Whitecaps and still somehow making his way over. Alex is upset that I'm praising St. Louis so much. Christy MLS card guy would also probably be mad at this situation. Tim Parker revenge game, though, should be really interesting coming over, just recently traded from St. Louis. That big old forehead of his could possibly end up scoring a goal and ruining St. Louis's night. I'm not necessarily excited for this game, but there should be some big scores in this game regardless of the result, right? Maybe. What do you think, Alex? You're back.
New England 5-0.
Is that only because you hate St. Louis City?
Nah, Vrioni's up top.
Hey, I mean, when you have Carlos Hill, you can make a guy like Vrioni even look good.
So. No, but I have my Ivicic jersey card.
Ooh, that's true.
So maybe I play that. Maybe I win a little podium from that. I think I already put it into a lineup, but yeah, if you guys don't know about the Ivicic special card, basically they put him in his home shirt. They photoshopped him into his home shirt because
it did.
For some reason.
Goalkeeper not in his goalkeeper kit.
Yeah, look, it's all the sporting guys. Ivicic, Jake Davis, Alan Polito.
I think the funniest part about me is that someone literally had to go and make that a thing. Like, why couldn't they just Photoshop into a keeper kit? Like, I just don't understand.
Also,
like, someone had to go in and edit that. Why couldn't they just put in the right jersey?
I have to bring this up because it's important for me to say. There's like no one competing this week. 389. Obviously, the rewards aren't that great. Like top 52.
Yeah,
It's not that great, but you're only competing against 389 people. 15% of that will be DNPs, maybe more because of how many games are going to be not played.
true.
Um,
And rotation nonsense. Yeah.
If you're playing smashers with high pick scores, you are going to get a reward.
Hopefully,
but
not guaranteed, but hopefully.
But you got to find the right combo of smashers to play, and that's going to be the battle. Obviously, it's a battle every week, but especially this week, there's 6 games, so there's a very limited pool of good players, especially with the international window. I already said at the beginning, but find your guys. I think Hardtail is a really good play, and will be for the next few weeks. But this is your week. Hey, everybody, win a reward, please. Win a reward. Send it through. Get on the show. We'll crack some essence. We'll do like a 50-person essence crack.
Look who decided to show up. Daniel Brubaker. Howdy. Did we already talk about the burn? No, we did not, but we did praise a little bit of Jesus Ferreira. Maybe. Potentially.
You got to go back.
We haven't talked about the game yet, so he'll be here. He'll be here. But Klaus, he did come off the bench in this last game, so Klaus is back. I mean, with Tuchert, Simon Betcher coming over, he's been playing good too. I don't really see where Klaus just gets thrown back into starting. So, and honestly, Klaus, he's not a terrible player, but he might be better coming off the bench. You have that kind of quality, like he can definitely finish balls when they actually get to him in the box. It's one of those things where off the bench against some tired legs, it might actually Klaus look good. But Klaus has a lot of work to do to work his way back into the starting lineup.
Yeah, he's not going to start this game, but I think the game after he starts, like Bescher's good, obviously, but we're talking about Klaus. Like we forget that he had. I'll pull it up, but like when he first joined St. Louis, insane. Yeah. Obviously, he was getting the ball handed to him every time.
Yeah.
But
literally,
and I can say that like genuinely, he got the ball handed to him, but. I mean, to start his year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goals and 2 assists in however many games that is. You can count it up if you want. And he gets AA too. Like Klaus is good enough to start for this team. He's not old, and Bescher, as good as he's been, is not like better than Klaus. He's been a replacement for Klaus. Has gotten some goals.
Wait,
doesn't make sense.
Can you go back and let price craft?
Oh God, what was it? Oh,
who is DJing into some Simon Betcher?
Who is this Just Heat guy?
Okay, that's probably for a collection. He's a St. Louis guy, isn't
he? Yeah. Who is he? No, I'm just kidding.
If you're watching, come on the show. I keep meaning to invite you.
Let's not do that, please.
I always forget. No,
he would bake me. I'm not ready for that.
Oh, wait. When is that? SKC St. Louis.
That's no, because I know that if we'd have him on the show, it'd be after that. So it's like,
let's go.
Let's do it after.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Let's do it. Can we go back in time and go after the 2013 MLS Cup final?
We'll see. Daniel, thanks for popping in. I know you always come back. But yes, St. Louis. Should be interesting. Lewin, Hartel, Tuchert, great things. And yeah, player Carlos Hill for New England Revolution and player Carlos
guaranteed
Hill.
70 per usual.
Ivicic is fine, but yeah, player Carlos Hill. And then funny you bring that up, Jay Blaze. Cliche at Chicago worth a shot. I think I know somebody who would say yes. Who would that person be?
Yeah, I bought a rare. He's $8. Like any guy like that is on sets and has been all year and has been healthy all year and has a target should not be under $10. It just doesn't make sense. Oh, he's not anymore. I bought the dip.
Oh, did you buy the dip, dude?
I bought the dip. Where am I the lowest? No, that's not me. I'm lower.
Yeah, $8.
Well, he was
$13 for new season though, so you could probably still get one.
That's still really cheap. I think pairing him with Benteke is something you have to do. Well, not have to, but is heavily encouraged. He's starting to get AA back a little bit, and so he's on corners. He's going against Chicago, who isn't the best in general at anything.
They're scrappy, but they ain't great.
Yeah, so Benteke could get on a few headers for sure, and there's like 3 people that are whipping in crosses, and Cleach has a majority of those. So
Yeah.
it makes sense. Obviously, DC's not going to go to the playoffs, so you're not getting him for more than 8 games or however many it is. But
Probably like 5 or 6 now.
you're right, yeah. But I mean, Cleach is a really fun, extremely cheap option, especially for limited. I think you get him and Benteke for like $9. That's really good too.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad combo. That was the combo going into the season, right? And then Cleach just kind of never really took off the way people expected. Jared Stroud came out of nowhere. I mean, freaking Dahome coming out of nowhere, just massive decisives all over the place too. That's the thing with DC United. It's like it's kind of come from all over the place. You just never really know where it's going to come from that given game because they're literally fighting for 95 minutes, just hoping for anything. Multiple of these games, yeah, it's not looking great. And plus, who on this Chicago defense is going to stop Benteke? That's the thing. Like,
it's like we say that about every single team. There's no one.
Yeah, I guess that
There's
is true.
no
Yeah.
one. He's there's a reason he's like 99.9th percentile of duels headers won in the entire world. Like
I don't have the exact number, but it's like Benteke on the season has like 200 and something duels won or something like that.
Yeah.
The next person in the league has like 80.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which is like insane.
I bet you the next
how dominant he is.
It goes like him and then like 9 teams and then the next person.
No, Benteke himself has more duels won on the season than some teams have for like the entire thing, like collectively. Like it is actually pretty insane how dominant he is. His service just kind of isn't there sometimes, and it just doesn't really work out.
Yeah, he'll purposely pop the ball up to himself so he can win an aerial duel.
Yeah, especially on a team like Atlanta. LOL, rest in peace. Right. But yeah, this game, another one. It's going to be a crapshoot. Good luck. I mean, this could be like a 4-3, 3-3, just goal fest, no defense, all ball, and play your attackers if you want. I guess maybe Gutierrez, maybe. So the rest of DC ain't great, but yeah, Cleach is definitely worth a shot. Benteke, Cleach, maybe a Jared Stroud if he's feeling it. But I guess we won't know that. But yeah, not the greatest of games for this weekend, but it's a game. It does things. Mm-hmm. This game, this should be interesting because FC Dallas have a lot to prove. They have a lot of points to make up and very little time, and they are capable of doing it. I have slowly been jumping on the hype train. Don't tell Daniel Brubaker, but yeah, and I'm out on Vancouver. Vancouver's missing like 7-8 people for international this weekend. Brian White's out with a concussion protocol from that one league up north that I won't bring up, and Takaoka is not great, Chief. So FC Dallas could come up and steal one. I think they will steal one. I wouldn't call it pretty. But I think FC Dallas definitely are they're prime for the taking, no?
I agree. I said it when I was talking about Ferreira. I think Vancouver is too stripped from some of their attackers, and their defense has never been good. Makes sense for Dallas to win.
Yeah. But in FC Dallas fashion, they could just not.
Also, I will say, here's the stat. I have it pulled up if we want to see.
Yeah.
Benteke, this year, he already has 11 or 12 more than he had last year with games to spare. 253. He has more duels won than 5 MLS teams. RSL, Montreal, LA, Miami, and Columbus somehow are like
interesting that like all of those, except for Montreal, are good teams.
If we take percentage, 57.7 is the highest. 74.6 by himself.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Yeah, that's.
I love that.
Genuinely, he's an anomaly. Statistical anomaly.
Rules.
I'm gonna see if I can find like the total. See how bad it is.
Oh man, I love. What a great guy. But yeah, play your Bentekes. But yeah, either way, FC Dallas, go ahead and steal this one. Give me a who on to Jesus Ferreira assist. The goal. just because it's great. It'll just be great every time. Where are we? Do you have anything new on Alan Velasco? Do you have any sightings, any seeings, any more news on the return of Alan Velasco?
I saw him at Walmart last night.
Oh, true. Fair.
I'm
Was he
just
buying chicken
kidding.
nuggies?
Nope, but he was not buying a new ACL. He's probably going to come off the bench again. It makes sense for him just to not start unless they need him to. They're not going to rush him into anything unless they are. They're in the playoffs right now, right?
I
think so.
I could tell you right now. I think they're close. They might not be in.
I thought they were the 10, which I think is one off.
So they're in the 11.
Oh, one of us.
I mean, they're 3 points back from the line. Minnesota has been free falling still. From the beginning, Austin's getting kind of okay. Maybe ish, not really.
Hey, we're only 9 points off
they
the
have a
top.
shot, man.
We're going for the playoffs, baby.
Let's go for gold.
No, we're going for the Open Cup and get
oh yeah. Jay Blaze asked too, and Red or Dead. Areola. Do we have any news on Paul Areola? Areola's been great. I love Areola.
Should be good to go.
He should be good to go.
Looks like it's just dependent on which side they're going to play him on.
Which is so crazy to me. Where's Areola? Paul Areola. Yeah, why is everybody asking if he isn't playing this weekend?
Did y'all see something about Areola?
Yeah, what was the question that he wasn't? Dude, he's been quietly cooking all season. And his
he didn't play last game.
Freaking,
he was yellow card accumulation last weekend.
But like, dude, he's been producing, especially after they fire their coach. He's been kind of sneaky good, and he has forward cards. Like, as a forward, like, what are you doing? He's like, what, $1, $2?
Yeah.
Yeah. $1.50? Man, come on. Great. He's great stuff. Great stuff.
Paul Areola hate to see his Zorhan Bassan coming for him though.
He bonked him in the head. It was great. Jack Woodard in the chat just started Sorare. Congratulations. Welcome, welcome. Great stuff. And bought a few Seattle players. They get in playoffs for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, Seattle started off slow, but they're finding their form. They should ease their way into the playoffs. How far they will go, I don't know, because Seattle be doing Seattle things sometimes. As long as they don't play LAFC, they'll be fine.
Yeah. Look up LAFC's record against Seattle if you want to know.
Yeah,
it's bad. Or Seattle's record.
If you have Seattle players, you're pretty much safe all the time.
Yeah, especially Rusnak, Pennock. He's been cooking, and he's cheap now.
Rusnak, Obed Vargas. Yep. Honestly, I have a rare and a limited fry, and I'm probably gonna have to go pick up his backup, which isn't bad. He actually plays really well. Like, people speak highly of him. What is it, Andrew Thomas or something?
Yes, Thomas. I picked him up right before Leagues Cup because I knew that they were probably going to give it to him. And also, they could ease him into the starting role next year. Maybe give him all the cups like they did this year again.
That's the thing. I have a fry. He seems to be the backup. I might as well pick him up. Like, he seems to be. But we had thought about Stephen Cleveland too, and now he's in Austin. So,
but also I will say, to answer the question, Fry probably not this weekend. Got 10 stitches. Doesn't look like. I'm pretty sure it's 10 stitches.
Is that what it is? It was some like weird injury, like early in the game, right?
10 stitches ruled out for this weekend. Okay.
All right.
He was doing some light running, but he's not going to play.
Yeah. I would definitely keep an eye on it. I wouldn't risk him this weekend. But he's a great keeper. He scores well in Sorare too. He's just one of those keepers, especially when Seattle's at home. He'd be putting up some great scores. So not a bad stack. Seattle has always been a fan favorite on Sorare. Let's close this off so we can get the heck out of here and go watch some egg ball. With maybe the game of the weekend, maybe not. Either one of the top two games of the weekend. Houston Dynamo hosting LAFC. Half of LAFC, if you want to say that. Giroux, I don't think Giroux's playing. He kind of picked up a knock at the end of Leagues Cup into Open Cup. So yeah, I'd be careful with Giroux. But yeah, this is going to be weird. Houston Dynamo have a chance of handing LAFC 2 L's back to back. This one's at home for Houston, so the hard part is mostly done. It's just a matter if they can hang on. And LAFC, obviously, they've been losing a lot of finals, a lot of congested scheduling. We think Houston has this, right? I'm scared. I'm scared to say it. Because I know LAFC can do things.
Yeah.
They can do very terrible things to you. But Houston at home. Who did we say that about Houston at home the other time? And then they lost 1-0. They were like, oh yeah, Houston has this in the book. It was like literally a game or two ago. Like, oh, Houston at home, easy matchup. And then they ended up losing 1-0.
I think it was like New England. No, it wasn't New England. It was Toronto.
Yeah, it's Toronto. Yeah, Toronto. Okay. If they can lose 1-0 at home to Toronto, bottom of the East, Toronto, cheating, drone flying Toronto. Okay.
Master of drones.
Yeah, the master of drones. So, yeah, I'm a little scared, but realistically, running out a Houston stack doesn't also sound like a terrible idea this weekend. Interesting. Decisions that I haven't even looked at. But, decisions. So you're really back in Houston, huh? You're putting your foot down, planting that flag?
I have to. I chose like 4 Houston players in my picks.
And you chose 4 LAFC players too. So.
Did I? I only chose 1.
Nah, close enough. It's fine. Run your Kai Kamara out there. You know he's going to bag a goal.
Oh, I could pick him up.
Vintage Kai Kamara against Ben Olsen. What's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, that's an easy 90. 4 goals.
Easy 100 for Kai. Yeah, it'll be an interesting matchup. See, ever since we started this conversation, I came into the conversation not planning on running a Houston stack, but I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it. See what you did to me, dude? I just need to buy keepers because like I have the Steve Clark and I'm like I should just go buy another keeper because
guys, we're getting him. We're getting him. He's gonna buy Ryan Muir. He's gonna buy Daniel Shallowy.
I have a Shallowy rare that if anybody would like to buy off me, please, I will sell him.
I'll buy him off you.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk.
I have a Who Unlimited.
Yeah, that Vargas gutted me too, but hey, I'm just glad he's in Mexico. Let's go. Alex, do you have anything else for these lovely people? It's a weird international break week. Short weekend. We're vibing.
I got the lights out.
Lights out. I'm surprised my internet didn't go out.
My lights go out before
scary out there. I have no idea. I bet you like I'll get off this call. I'm gonna start making dinner, and all of a sudden, just no power. Living in Florida.
Yep.
It is what it is. But yo, you ain't got nothing. You're done, Alex.
I think just play your mirrors. Have fun with them.
Play
$2.
your freaking
What
mirrors.
can happen? What can happen?
Yeah, $2. You say $2? $2? $2. All right. Looks like I'm on the mirror train, baby. Yo, good luck this weekend. We'll see you at some point next week for some more shenanigans, all that fun stuff. Have a good weekend. Good luck. Hey, challenger is ours, baby. No PSV. Go out there, win the thing, put your money where your mouth is, and win some freaking essence so we can crack some more. The boys, shout out to everybody who's here, and we'll catch you on the next one. Let's go.